All right, let's get started. Today, me and Mikey decided to build a time machine to understand if we can go back to the past. He will build his machine and I will build mine, and we will compare who will do it better and who will be able to get into the absolutely complete past. I think it will be very interesting, so we need to do it. And now let's go to the cellar and buy all the necessary materials so that we can build really cool time machines that can be used.
Hello, resident. Please give us all the most necessary materials so that my friend and I can build time machines that we would then test and go into the past. I think you have all these materials.
Of course I have all the coolest materials so that you can build really cool time machines. You always come to me and pay a lot, so I always have everything for you. So get all these materials and go faster. Make really cool time machines, so that later you can come to me in the past and give me your money. After all, I love the money that you pay me so much. That's why I always have everything for you.
Thank you very much for selling us these cool materials, thanks to which we can build really cool time machines. But what about t-shirts? Let's get started. Building these cool machines together, you will make a machine from your materials, and I will make machines from my materials. Mine are much cooler, but that's okay. And then, we'll see who makes what kind of real-time machines. This is just something incredible. I already want to build these time machines as quickly as possible so that we can try them out later. But first we need to find a good place where we can do this, so that no one interferes with us, and so that we also do not interfere with anyone. And when we find this place, then we can start building our time machines. The main thing is to do everything carefully and not violate the technology. We need to do everything very correctly and naturally, very efficiently, because the mechanism cannot be made bad. And if you make it bad, then you can get stuck in time and never return to this world. And you need to be very careful, because anything can happen. Because no one has ever made a time machine before you and me. Can you imagine?
We can get there together at any time, even in the era of dinosaurs, and maybe even get to the time when there were no villages here yet. This is just something incredible, and it's really very cool, and you and I can get to some place that we have never been before, and then we will have a lot of money. And in general, you can come up with so many applications and fun ideas for using a time machine that I can't even think of everything you need to do a lot of this so that a person really has a good time machine. And you are also trying. I understand that your materials are a little cheaper. It's okay. After all, you and I are the best friends, and you and I always have the coolest adventures in which we do some simply incredible things. And today, you and I decided to build a time machine. Is it incredible? I think no one in this world was going to build a time machine, and you and I will arrange it like this. And you and I are best friends. It will be just an incredible adventure that you and I will never forget.
And we will always be able to use the time machine when we run out. I really hope that I will definitely be able to build it. And you want to too, because it is a very heavy mechanism here. Everything needs to be set up exactly and evenly so that everything matches, all the circuits work, all the buttons are in their places, and only then will we be able to make a really cool, awesome time machine. I understand that you and I have been building for quite a long time and are very tired. We can't stop because we need to do something to the end so that these are really working time machines, and then it will be cool. When we build, then we will rest. At the same time, we will try them out. It will be something incredible.
I am so glad that I am making this time machine with you and my best friend with whom we came. We have done a lot of cool adventures together. We have done simply incredible things together. We have done with some mega cool zombies. We have gotten into different cool situations. But you and I have never traveled in time before. And now this time has come. It is simply incredible that I will see in different times with my best friend. I really hope that we can build these time machines together, because sometimes when we build for so long, it seems to me that nothing will work out for us. But I understand that we cannot give up, because you and I are really very cool, and everything always works out for us because we support each other and do everything together. And I am sure that we can make these time machines too. Very cool. And then we will be able to travel in time and do the coolest jokes that only we can do. We will think of how cool it will be when we can get to the era of dinosaurs and ride some cool dinosaurs. It will be simply incredible.
I completely agree with you. We are building something simply majestic and very incredible that no one has ever done before. I can't wait for you and I to finish building it. It seems to me that you have finished it. I have my time machine, so let me come to you and see what you have built there. Wow, your time machine really looks and it's really cool. Even though it is made of cheap materials, I think it will work for you. It will also be really cool.
Now let's go see what kind of time machine have you built. Wow, you have an incredible time machine made entirely of diamonds and with very cool mechanisms. I am sure it will work great for you, and it will be really very fun.
Well, now let's go to our different machines and test them. I think it will be something incredible. It seems that something very strange happened to me. I think that the time machine worked. After all, I need to get out of it and look around. So for now, I don't see anything strange, but I need to go into Mikey's time machine and see if he's there. I'm very interested in this. Or if he also moved somewhere, but in theory, we should have moved to the same place. It's strange, there was no shirt in that time machine. Where could it have gone? This is very interesting. Well, now I'll go to our house and see what's going on there. And how long ago I returned. I'm very interested to know. I'd like to see this and what's going on here at all. So far, I can't understand where I moved to because I couldn't choose a place at all. When and where I want to go? What am I now looking at myself who is sleeping? It seems I moved to this morning, which has already happened, and now other copies of us are here. But the main thing is that they don't notice me, because then VJ.TN, something bad will happen. Perhaps I'll go back to our time machine and check if everything is okay there. If something happens, I'll go back.
JJ, I'm so glad I saw you. Unfortunately, my time machine is very bad and it moved me only a couple of minutes back in time. And then I decided to climb into yours to be with you where you are.
That's good, but now I'll show you something incredible. Look, right now in our house, there are exact copies of us sleeping. Because you and I went back in time to that morning, that was today, this is something incredible. The main thing is that they don't notice us, otherwise something bad might happen. So now I suggest you go back to the time machines and teleport to a time when the village didn't even exist here yet. I think it will be really cool and fun. Let's do it together. The main thing is, don't worry.
Wow, you and I ended up in the times when our village didn't exist here yet. This is really something incredible. How cool! What we now have is a time machine. This is just cool. Let's take a walk here and look at the area. How everything looked here before. I just can't believe that our village isn't here. This is somehow strange, but at the same time, it's really fun. I'm just shocked by what's happening here. This is something incredible, and this is really, really cool. I'm so glad that I can see all this now.
Look, there are some natives in the distance, and I don't know if they will treat us well. Oh no, they noticed us and will attack us now. But that's not it. We need to somehow defend ourselves from them. Get it, terrible natives. You won't be able to kill us because we have a circular weapon. And you, without anything at all, you need to be careful. Unfortunately, there are many more of them, and they managed to defeat us. It's very difficult, and it seems very bad. You and I need to run away somewhere. Let's run into that forest so that they lose track of us, and we also need to dodge the arrows that they shoot. It turned out that they are really very cool and strong. I really hope that you and I will be able to break away from them so that they don't kill us. It's really very scary. Run faster. It seems they are already starting to lose sight of us.
Look, there is some house here, and it is really big and good. Let's knock on this house. Maybe someone lives here, and he will be able to shelter us for the time while you and I are here, because for now we cannot return to our time machines. I hope that I will be a really good person here, who will let us in and treat us well, and not some kind of aborigine. Hello, great man who lives here, please go to our house because we were attacked by aborigines and we ran away very quickly. We hope that you will help us and let us spend the night at your house.
Yes, of course I will shelter you, because I very rarely have guests, and here you came to me together, and I am very glad that you decided to come to my house. Now I will show you your room, where you can relax and also where you can spend the night and also feel at home and do your things, wherever you want.
Thank you very much. How cool that we found this house and this resident scolded us so well. And now we can spend the night here peacefully. Don't worry about the fact that these terrible natives will kill us somewhere on the street. And I'm just incredibly happy about this. We've now done all the things we wanted. And now let's go down. Because he invited us to eat at his beautiful table. His food is delicious, and I'm already very hungry.
I am glad that you came to eat in my beautiful house at this beautiful table here. Take the food that I prepared for you. I hope you will like it, and you will be full for the whole day. I tried very hard to prepare something tasty for my guests. And now that you have eaten and done all the things you wanted, and I think it is time for everyone to go to bed, because it is already quite late.
Thank you very much for the food. Yes, I am so tired that I really want to go into that room as quickly as possible, lie down on a beautiful bed, and get some sleep so that we can continue our journey tomorrow, because we still need to get our cars back and have time to get home normally and live peacefully.
How well we slept with you, but now we need to hit the road, because now we can't even imagine where our time machines are. And Vietnam, we need to find them to return with you to our time and live there peacefully. But unfortunately, the natives attacked us, and then we had to run away. And now I don't even know where these time machines are. Well, something tells me that the natives took them to their village, and now they will do something strange with them. The main thing is that they don't break them. Otherwise, you and I will remain in this time forever. And this is the best thing you can imagine. I would not want to stay here so much. I hope you and I, now we can find a way out of this situation, as we usually do. The main thing is to be careful, because their natives can attack from any side. It is really dangerous, because I still want to live a little in this world before they destroy me.
I completely agree with you, to be honest. I've had enough of this time travel, because it's very dangerous. And you and I have gotten into such an unpleasant situation from which we may not get out. And as soon as we find a time machine, we need to jump into them very quickly, teleport to our time, and always live there with us and not do such terrible things anymore. Yeah, I didn't expect anything from such an adventure. I think it will be fun. But it turns out that now we can't find our time machines. It's really scary.
Oh no, you and I were noticed by the natives, and now they are running after us to attack us. But there is a time machine there. We need to fight so that we can defeat them. We have no other options. Otherwise, you and I will stay here forever, and they will break the time machine. And even worse, they can accidentally press the button and get through the time machine to our time, and then they will attack our residents and everyone else. And it will be because of us. We must defeat these natives at any cost so that we can return to our time. But it seems they are stronger. They surrounded us and hit us very hard, and I don't know if we can defeat them. After all, they are really very strong, and we just don't have weapons that we could defeat them. Oh no, it seems they took us prisoner, and now we will be in their prison. It seems they will definitely take us prisoner now. It's a pity that you and I were unable to defeat them. And now they will most likely take us to their prison, and we will be there.
Oh no, how painful it was. You and I are in their prison. They locked us up and so that we would be here all the time and not be able to do anything. It's just awful. I really don't want you and I to spend all our time in this prison. We need to quickly come up with an option for how we can get out of here. And it seems I have one idea. Look, there's some wood here. Let me get it, and then make some clubs on the workbench. When they come in, these horrible natives, to feed us. We'll attack them and beat you with clubs. And then we'll have a chance to get out and get our time machines to get into them, teleport, and return to our time. I think this is a very good idea. The main thing is to do it according to plan so that everything really works out for us. Everything worked out great for us, and now they will come to us. The main thing is not to attract attention so that they don't understand anything.
Let's beat them with sticks faster! Get it, terrible natives! We will kill you now! Yoo-hoo! We managed to destroy these natives. And now, while other natives have not noticed that we are on the vault, we need to run faster to our time machines while we still have a chance to return to our planet. And in our time, we need to be very vigilant and careful and get to our place as quickly as possible.
Yoo-hoo! We were able to get out of that time. And now we are in our time. How good and incredible it is, but it seems we did not return completely to that time. And then when it was still morning, the main thing is that you and I are not noticed by JJ and Mikey, who are in this dimension. We need to go to the cellar as quickly as possible to buy dynamite from him and blow up these terrible time machines so that no one else can ever use them.
Great! We bought everything from the cellar. What we need is a lot of dynamite, and of course, a lighter to set this dynamite on fire. Now we need to put as much dynamite as possible around our time machines. We need to not spare it and put it on all sides so that everything explodes absolutely completely, and absolutely nothing is left of our time machine. Therefore, we need to really try hard to put dynamite here, and so that it is on all sides. It seems that we put dynamite everywhere. Now we need to set it on fire.
Wow, that was just an incredible explosion. Now we have destroyed the time machines and we can calmly go home and do our favorite things. I'm so tired today that I want to sleep.